Welcome to Miss Martin Muses. Welcome to Miss Martin Muses, where we muse upon what makes me laugh, makes me cry, makes me happy, makes me sad, or just really ticks me off. Today, we're talking about something that makes me happy, laugh, and perhaps cry a little bit, and that is Tom Bombadil, because he is a little bit of a mystery, to make an understatement. Both a beloved character and sometimes a maligned character, because people feel like he doesn't really add a lot to the Fellowship of the Ring. One of the reasons Tom Bombadil has come to mind right now is because there is a rumor that our friends from the Rings of Power are going to butcher Tom Bombadil. So before that happens, let's look at what Professor Tolkien had to say about Tom Bombadil. From letter 144. Tom Bombadil is not an important person to the narrative. I suppose he has some importance as a comment. I mean, I do not really write like that. He is just an invention who first appeared in the Oxford magazine about 1933. And he represents something that I feel important, though I would not be prepared to analyze the feeling precisely. I would not, however, have left him in if he did not have some kind of function. I might put it this way. The story is cast in terms of a good side and a bad side, beauty against ruthless ugliness, tyranny against kingship, moderated freedom with consent against compulsion that has long lost any object save mere power, and so on. But both sides, in some degree, conservative or destructive, want a measure of control. But if you have, as it were, taken a vow of poverty, renounced control, and take your delight in things for themselves without reference to yourself, watching, observing, and to some extent knowing, then the question of the rights and wrongs of power and control might become utterly meaningless to you, and the means of power quite valueless. It is a natural pacifist view, which always arises in mind when there is a war. But the view of Rivendell seems to be that it is an excellent thing to have represented, but that there are in fact things with which it cannot cope, and upon which its existence nonetheless depends. Ultimately, only the victory of the West will allow Bombadil to continue, or even to survive. Nothing would be left for him in the world of Sauron. So there it is. Some of Tolkien's thoughts on Tom Bombadil. He always knows that Tom Bombadil is important to the story for that original innocence, if you will. And his existence is dependent on Frodo succeeding in his quest. If there is one thing of which I am completely certain, it is that the individuals at the Rings of Power in no way comprehend this and will not be able to convey even a smidgen of what Tom Bombadil is. But maybe that little insight from Tolkien's mind might help those of you who have read the book and those that have not. And it will inspire you to go and read The Fellowship of the Ring and learn all about Tom Bombadil. He's a character that definitely grows on you over the years. So let me know what you think about Tom Bombadil perhaps appearing in the Rings of Power, or just anything else about Tom Bombadil. Anything I got right? Anything I got wrong? I love the dialogue, and thank you to all of you that have been commenting. It's made it so much fun. Have a great day, and be certain to read the story that Tolkien wrote.